Today I'm going to show you how to sketch your narrative. First, choose a narrative from your list of ideas on your exploration document. You'll be choosing two over the course of the next couple of days. Start with one of them. Try your best to illustrate your narrative. Add a brief description to your sketch that describes the following: how you might show this narrative on your coil pot, and what is going on in your narrative. I'm going to start by folding my paper in half, just splitting the paper up into two sections, one for today's drawing and then one for tomorrow's. I'm labeling mine, although you don't have to, just to distinguish between the two drawings that I'm going to eventually make. Today I'm just going to show you the first. So I start by just sketching some simple shapes and adding in some details. The level of detail that you add to this drawing is entirely up to you. Remember that the purpose of this assignment is to illustrate your narrative, so keep in mind the things that are important in order to tell your story. Keeping a balance of simplicity and detail is important. Remember that this illustration, this drawing, will eventually somehow end up on your coil pot or your detailed drawing of a coil pot. And so this is essentially the plan for what will become the surface of that pot. There's a number of ways that this could end up on the surface of your pot, and I want you to think about how you are going to do that. If you are doing the 3D drawing option, you may want to just hypothesize. So in the area where you write a brief description of how, I want you to decide if you are going to carve, add, or use some other surface technique, including drawing with coils, which we talked about a little bit. You can always go back to the surface decorations demo from a couple of months ago to review the different options that you might have for adding details to the surface. Under the what section, I would like you to just describe what that scene or what that narrative that you illustrated means. So tie it together and explain what's going on in a brief sentence or two. So this is my finished illustration with my description of how I'm going to add the illustration and what is happening.